I'm curious for you, like, I wonder your thoughts, because I feel like sometimes when we talk about Mexican rappers, because, I mean, if we're really talking about, like, the biggest, it's O.G.Z.
Yeah,
right?
For sure.
But I feel like O.G.Z. isn't, like, a gangbanger.
Yeah.
So, like, I feel like sometimes, like he's overlooked when we talk about, like, yo, like, O.G.Z. is the biggest Mexican rapper.
Yeah.
It's like him and then that Mexican O.T.
Yeah.
Like, it's those two guys. You know what I'm saying? In terms of numbers. Like, I don't even think it's a discussion at this point. But, like, I think O.G.Z. too, just Shoreline Mafia and, like, their influence on all this LA shit is crazy.
Well, I think O.G.Z. is bigger than the culture. I mean, like us as Raza, you feel me?
Right.
Like, he's just big, dog. Like, and yeah, he's that fool. He's a beast. He's a monster. You know what I'm saying?
For
like,
sure.
Anything that he touches is gonna go. But I think that just shows that certain artists can't be put in a box. You feel what I'm saying? And that's the greatness.
No,
of
he
what
broke
he
out of the quote unquote Mexican rapper box from the rip. I feel.
I remember when I first saw him, I thought he was just some cool white kid from like Malibu, Venice area. You feel me? And I was like, okay, this fool's fly. You know what I'm saying? And it was dope. And then to hear like, you know, but quiet as kept, like, you know, O.G.Z. fucks with us. You feel what I'm saying?
Sure.
So he with the homies. So he's always a bro. You
and
know
like he,
regardless, you know,
even like O.T. Mexican O.T. opened up on tour for him. 2 years ago. You know,
that fool's hard too, man.
Super hard.
Oh, Mexican O.T. He's an artist for real. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
like he's one of them guys, man. That man, like they say, diamonds in the rough. You feel me? Mm-hmm. Fools that if they don't come up with the right opportunity or blessing for what it's worth, you know, fuck, just get overlooked. But he's gonna be around a long time. Yeah, you could tell.
I saw the kid. Like I was on a few of his tour stops, and he's got like 8-year-olds.
Yeah,
buying like coloring books and toys. And,
well, he's animated.
Yeah, for sure.
He's not giving a fuck about critique or
and he can rap his ass off. He's talented as fuck.
Yeah. I saw him on Shape 45. He was wilding out on that bitch. I was like, damn, that's dope.
Yeah. So your first album with O.T.R., is it finished?
Yeah, I already dropped one with O.T.R.
Okay,
so when I did my deal, I came with, you
already came with a body of work ready.
I did an independent movie. You know what I'm saying? Like how you show up. Like
I got an album ready.
Yeah, album ready. My home videos. All this shit. I just need a machine behind it. And I need major record label distribution, you know?
So when you first came, you already had the video shot,
everything. So I came in. So it's like, run it. We did that. It dropped Necessary Evil. I think I dropped like 2 months ago. And then now me and him did a whole album together. Yeah. I think it was like 6 weeks. We did 13 songs. I just fuck with his energy, his vibe, his production. Like I said before, he's one of the main reasons why Lefty was heard. You know what I'm saying? Like this fool literally took Lefty in and was like, let's work. He saw Lefty before anybody else did. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, Lefty was just a gangbanger in my house.
They're homies.
He was just a crazy ass fool, but like.
So are you from his like same hood?
No, I don't bang.
Okay. But I mean, like you're from that. You're from the area.
Yeah, I'm from the SGV and shit. Yeah, 626.
Yeah.
But yeah, so like how that happened, that fool just hit me up online one day and shit was just trying to record. You know, when he pulls up to my studio.
How fresh out of jail was he at this point?
Fresh.
Yeah,
pretty fresh. And he just got out recently. Yeah, that was the whole message. Like I just got out.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So he pulls up. We knocked out Boulevard Baby that night.
Great song.
What did we do? Letter to Drummer. Fucking. Spin a Block. We did like a lot of shit. You know, I did Certified Stepper and all that shit. Like those are all my like the songs we did together. And so yeah, his energy, I just fucked with it. I didn't even charge him for studio time. You know what I mean? It was just, I don't know, it was just something different about him. You know what I mean? So he lived in Bowden Park. I lived in Covina at the moment. So it's like right there. Like, you know, we're pretty close to each other.
You ever work with the homie High Tone out there?
I heard of him.
Okay.
You know what I mean? I heard of him.
High Tone's kind of the OG.
That's the boy. I got to show him Friday.
That's my dog.
Yeah.
Great guy.
That's the boy.
Yeah. Oh yeah, at
the Laugh Factory,
with him, G Money.
Yeah. It's coming up.
The No Lames podcast.
Yeah. No lames, man.
Yeah.
Shout out to the homies.
Yeah, but we ran that up, man, and then we just dropped all the songs. He started doing the podcast and shit, and then all of a sudden, boom, you know, he signs with Soulless and all that. And yeah, we still work together. I'm his hype man for the shows and shit. So whenever
you come out with him on
yeah. So whenever you see like Lefty,
how do you hype man for?
Oh man, I know all the
words. Do you have to
words.
get on his level? Like I'm saying, do you have to like?
We're partying like before we drink, we're taking shots and all that shit.
These motherfuckers.
Yeah, it's my dog, bro. Yeah. Like, you know what I mean? It would be nice like at 3 a.m. and he'd be telling my baby mama like, I promise we're gonna make it. I promise. And he's like I said, he's just a troll in my house. And my baby mama's like, who the fuck is this in the crib? Right. Like, you know what I mean? So I'm just like,
no, your girl's like, who the fuck is this?
Yeah. You know, and he always had that high energy and all that, but it was just something different. And I just believed in it. And then we dropped that. He actually went back to jail for like 3 months. I waited for him, and then he came back out and we started dropping shit. Boom, 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 and everything started going up, started doing interviews. And then fast forward to today, you know what I mean? I'm working with him now, and we just made a sick-ass body of work. And, you know, me and Lefty and still working stuff, too. But the album we did was, like, really locked in, you know what I mean? He came, like, every other day. He was knocking 2 songs out a day.
Right.
You know, and all beats original. It's a real, like, West Coast dark, like, you know, vibe, and, like, you know, but still like banging, like, you know what I mean, for the youngsters and shit. So yeah, that's all it is, man. And just like, you know, for me, I'm just personally trying to bring up the SGV, the 626. Like, that's where we're from, Lefty's from, and we knocked
around there,
down
YBE,
YBE, Rowdy Racks, and all that. But like,
fire.
You know, so and YBE's been around, but like I feel like we made the culture, like we made a dent in hip hop. I feel like right now, like that has always been my goal. It's to like hit hip hop on the rib and kind of make it go like this, you know. And I feel like we're doing that. And to see Lefty do that Kendrick song from us being in the fucking garage a year ago and doing all this shit, that's why I'm saying it's the most craziest shit. So it's just like, and then we're about to go on tour and all this crazy shit. I'm like I said, I'm a hype man. You know, working with BoZo. BoZo became fam and shit. You know what I mean? This fool's cool as fuck. So we locked in at the studio and we just, you know, just making bangers all day.
Who you got? Anybody on the album?
I got Lefty on there. We got what's the homie?
We got Micah 9 on there.
Micah 9 on there.
Fellowship.
Freestyle Fellowship.
Yeah.
That's some fucking OG.
Yeah, he's a beast though.
Yeah. Freestyle Fellowship for that's like OG LA Underground shit.
Yeah, it was dope. Get in the studio with him. You know, that's roots. You feel me?
Yeah.
And it's dope to give the OGs their flowers, man. I think not too many motherfuckers do that. You know, tap in. You know what I'm saying? Like, so to bring them in and then put them on this food's production,
something
you know,
different. Yeah.
It's dope. Yeah.
And it was naturally happened too. We're all just hanging out.
Yeah, he walked in all faded. And fuck, that
I was just like, trust me, get them on the song.
They don't need to write. They don't write.
They didn't even know each other. So it was like the 2 different worlds, man. Like, you know, and I just
super different worlds.
Combining them
like
together
3 takes, bro, off the top. Like, just
it made a great
I'm
record.
like, damn, this
Didn't
is
even
a monster,
Freestyle
bro.
Fellowship for a reason.
Yeah, you absolutely. Yeah, like I said, you gotta give these dudes their flowers, man, because they're underestimated, you know. But it was dope. That's dope. That's dope as fuck. And then we got Lefty on the album. And then I got Daisy Lynn on the album too.
She's hard. She records here, yeah.
Man, she's a beast.
Yeah, she's
that's a talent,
she
bro.
can rap her ass off.
Hell yeah. So I got her on the album too. And that's it. The rest, we just 13 songs, like I want to say like in 6 weeks. But I fuck with his production, you know that
I think I got a verse on the album too.
That sound. Oh yeah, you're on the album
rap?
too. Yeah.
I rap. I started off rapping. That's why I make beats, because I had nobody
shit.
to fucking make beats for me. So I was like, let me.
That's fire.
Yeah.